Sorry to bother you just before the wedding, Angelina. I couldn't find my seat at the wedding venue. I think the staff forgot about it, so could you please talk to them to add my seat? I'm sorry, Paige. Actually, there seems to have been a mistake. I'm afraid I can't add your seat now either, so you'll have to stand during the whole wedding. Oh, no. If you don't want that, you'll have to leave. The place is full, so it's absolutely impossible to add any more seats. But I see some spots where we could add a chair. Do I really have to say it out loud for you to understand? I don't like you, Paige, and I don't want you to be at my wedding. The missing seat is intentional, so please just go home. What? I've been aware that you didn't like me, but to kick me out like this from your wedding? Have I ever done anything to make you hate me this much? How can you say that after being so mean to me all this time? I don't recall ever being mean to you. You always try so hard to show everyone that you were better than me. Like cooking special dishes and trying to impress even my parents? That's just harassment, isn't it? This is why I hate you so much. Wait a minute. I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't tell me you've forgotten. We had dinner at my parents' house the other night. Yes, I was invited by your parents. I could never forget that night since it was a huge, gorgeous mansion. It was like a celebrity's house. They said it was a potluck party, so I brought my dish too, but I was actually embarrassed at my dish. Everyone brought party-like fancy dishes, while mine was homey, you know? How dare you! You were probably showing off your homemade shepherd's pie to my parents, and both praised your cooking skills. Since then, they've been telling me to have you teach me how to cook. I'm truly pissed off. Why would you be so angry? I'm always the star at our home parties. Plus, that party was to celebrate our marriage. So why did you have to take my center position? No, Angelina, you were the star that day. I was happy that everyone was pleased with my cooking, but I think those compliments were just to make me feel at ease. Shut up. I can't have anyone stand out more than me, even for a second. Oh, okay. You know, Dad, Mom, and Josh are crazy to praise you so much. It's only natural that you can cook since you're 10 years older than Josh. You're just an old hag with some cooking skills, nothing more. A pathetic bachelor living alone, even at this age. You'd be useless if you couldn't at least cook. Old hag? That's right, you're an old hag. I didn't think you were 10 years older than us. When Josh first told me, I was so disappointed. I never thought I'd have a super old sister-in-law. I'm angry and want to say a lot of things, but you need to calm down a little. So, you didn't like the fact that I was getting compliments on my cooking and being pampered, and that's why you hate me. I guess your hatred came out of jealousy. Huh. How can I be jealous of an old hag like you? Don't get carried away just because you're a little better at cooking than me. You don't have to say such harsh things. Anyway, I hate you, Paige, so leave. This is what the bride, the star of the wedding, wants. An old hag like you doesn't have the right to refuse. Paige, where are you? I wanted to say hi to you, but I couldn't find you anywhere. But you were here at the wedding earlier, weren't you? I was just leaving. I'm sorry, I left the ceremony without saying anything. What? Why are you leaving? The wedding is just about to get started. Well, there's a lot going on. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that there's no seat for you. Well, I knew it. I thought you might have been absent due to work or something, but later I saw you show up at the wedding venue. That's when I sensed something was wrong. Can you keep this between us? Actually, Angelina hates me. That's why she didn't prepare my seat at the wedding. What? It seems like she doesn't like the fact I stood out. Anyway, it's her important ceremony today, so I'm going home. I don't want to cause trouble for my brother, so please keep this between us. Wait a minute, Paige. Does that have something to do with the party the other night? How'd you know that? She didn't like it that everyone was praising me for my cooking. Angelina thinks I was showing off my cooking skills and stole her position as the party star. I'm sorry, Paige. She's mad because we overreacted. We've been talking about your cooking a lot in our house lately. Oh, really? The food you made for the party was really delicious. My husband and I fell in love with it. That's why I asked Angelina to ask you for the recipe. I also told Angelina several times to go ask you if you could teach us cooking. I'm sure that's what got on her nerves and led to this. I see. Angelina is our only daughter, so we've spoiled her a lot. Maybe that's why she thinks she should always be in the center of attention. I'm really sorry for what my daughter has done. Don't worry about it. It's her day today, so she should have things her way. But still, she should not have kicked you out of the wedding. This is just too much. I'm going to talk to my daughter, so could you wait for a bit? Oh, really? Of course. I'll have your seat ready in a minute. Hey, why are you still here? I don't have a seat for you, so you have to leave. Oh, didn't you talk with Nicole? She stopped me from leaving and said she'd prepare a seat for me right away. What? I didn't hear anything from my mom. That's so unnecessary. I can't believe you went to my mom just because you couldn't convince me. No, it's not like that. I'm the bride. I'm the star of this wedding. I'm the one who told you to go home, so why don't you go home? Now, you know how much I hate you, right? How can you stay here after I told you all my honest feelings? But, oh, I get it. You must have come here to find someone to marry. That's why you are so desperate to stay here. Huh? I now understand. You really are a miserable single hag, Paige. You need these special occasions to look for a man because you can't meet your man in your daily life. Many of my male friends are doctors and lawyers, so I guess it was the perfect chance for you. Oh, poor you for losing the great chance. There's no way I'd be at the wedding for such a reason. I'd never do anything to embarrass my brother. But you are very old, Paige. You must be desperate to meet someone. That's why you won't leave no matter how much I tell you to go home. It's actually funny to see you like that. Angelina, stop it. It's okay to hate me, but stop calling me old. And stop making fun of me for being single. I can't take it anymore. Shut up! Don't talk back to me, old lady. If you don't want me to make fun of you, then get the hell out of here. Then it'll all stop. Angelina, if you have a problem with me, get out. Leave my precious wedding, you old hag. Just the presence of an old hag like you will bring down the atmosphere. Then all the old ladies should go home? What? I didn't know you hated old ladies so much. Then I'm going home too. It's a shame I won't be able to see my precious daughter's wedding. But that's what you want. What? Wait, are you mom? Yes, I am your mother. But I am an old lady, so I'm going home. Should all the women older than Paige go home? Why are you using Paige's phone? I was looking around for you to talk to you. But I couldn't find you, so I just decided to explain the situation to the staff myself and had them agree to prepare an extra seat. That's why I came here to take Paige to her seat, but she was glaring at her phone, so I had her show me the conversation. What? I see you had been sending her such awful texts. How much did you see? Everything. Oh my God. I'm speechless. I didn't raise you to be such an awful person. No, Mom. It's a long story. It's all Paige's fault. I don't want to hear any of your selfish excuses. If you hate old ladies that much, I'm going home with Paige. Old ladies will bring down the atmosphere, right? The bride's mother can't leave. Then Paige shouldn't go home either. She's the groom's sister. She's the family of today's star of the show, just like me. But Paige gets on my nerves. Even though she's so old and single, she tries to show off herself and take away the attention I deserve. I guess there's nothing I can say to you now. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Wait a minute, you're really leaving? I will be very generous to you and not speak to the others about this. It would be a nuisance for Josh too, I imagine. I will go home with Paige. Oh, no! Well then, have a nice ceremony. I'll leave the rest to your father. What have you done? Because of you, Mom actually left. I even prepared a letter for her, but without her, it just became weird. And the whole venue was buzzing about Mom's absence. Oh, that must have been really hard. Nicole took me out to a nice restaurant as an apology. The dishes were so delicious. You have to be kidding me. Mom was having lunch with you instead of attending her precious daughter's wedding? We had a wonderful time chatting and enjoying each other's company. Oh, but most of the time I was listening to Nicole's complaints about you. Your personality of always wanting attention is making her feel tired. Ugh, shut up! I'm her daughter. I'm the daughter of a rich family. I'm allowed to be selfish, and I have to be the best. Okay, I see. You're really pissing me off. All I wanted was for you to go home. But you've brought my mother into this and ruined our wedding. I'm going to cut ties with you. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. Cut ties? Of course, because I hate you. This means you also need to cut ties with your brother. You're not allowed to see him for the rest of your life. Oh no, my brother has nothing to do with this. If I say I won't let you see him, that's the end of the story. You should hate yourself for causing this. You're just a good cook and that's all. How dare you try to steal my star position? I hate women who stand out above me. Your cooking isn't even that good. I won't eat it for the rest of my life. Then just spit it out right now, Angelina. Go to the bathroom and throw up everything you ate today. What? If you hate my sister so much, go spit it out right now. Then I'll do whatever you want and even cut ties with my sister. No, you can't be Josh. Correct, it's Josh, your husband. Why are you texting me with Paige's phone? You were with me just a while ago. Right after the wedding, Nicole called me. She asked me to come right away to her place before going to the after party. What? My sister was trying to hide all the trouble she had with you. She even lied to tell me she wasn't feeling well and had to miss the wedding. But your mom didn't allow it to let it go. As your husband and Paige's brother, she thought I should know everything. No. So I took a cab and came here as fast as I could. And I got to see the whole conversation. Nicole warned me I'd be mortified. But this is more than I imagined. Kicking my sister out of the ceremony for such a childish reason? What do you mean by childish? It's Paige's fault for trying to show off her cooking skills at the party for me. Why aren't you on my side? You're my husband. What are you talking about? I'm on your side more than enough. I could be very mad at you for kicking my sister out of the wedding. I'm trying to hold it together and not lose my temper. I'm even saying that I would cut ties with her. What part of this makes you think I'm not on your side? But you just told me to spit the food out. I don't understand why you'd say that. That's because you said you'll never eat my sister's food again. She's the one who made the food for today's ceremony. If you don't like it, go spit it out. What? The food at today's ceremony? No way Paige cooked it. Today's meal was surely prepared by a top chef. That top chef is my sister. I told you at the home party that she's a chef at a 3-star restaurant. What? I didn't know that. I did tell you, but it slipped out of your ears because you weren't interested. She's a pro, so it's only natural that her cooking is superb. No wonder your parents would love her dishes, but you can't accept it, right? So I will let you cut ties with her, but in return, you shall go spit it all out. How could you enjoy the meals and kick the chef out? I can't throw up in this dress. By the way, I've asked my sister to cook for the after party too. Being busy and nervous at the wedding, I assumed we wouldn't be able to enjoy the food so much. My sister wanted us to at least enjoy the after-party meals, so she prepared all your favorite food. But with everything that has happened, you are not allowed to have a single bite. Understand? No. Of course, we also have a fabulous cake, but you can only just watch us all eat it. If I see you eating, I'll take you to the bathroom and make you spit it out. Wait, Josh, you're scary. I'm being very generous. I'm respecting your feeling that you hate my sister. You know that these things normally lead to divorce? I don't want a divorce. I love you, Josh. Then don't ever say anything to hurt my sister again. You shall never contact her again. I'm sure my sister never wants to have anything to do with you two. Well, but I'll be at the after party in a few minutes. And remember, don't eat any of my sister's dishes. You know what will happen if I see you have a bite? And later, at the after party, Angelina was looking down from beginning to end because of what happened. When she got hungry and tried to reach for the food, Josh immediately took the plate away from her. After that, in the presence of her parents, I met Josh and Angelina. They made Angelina promise that she would never appear in front of me or contact me ever again. Nicole told her, "This is the end of you being our daughter, but now you are Josh's wife. Be sure to listen to him." She then took away all the credit cards and expensive high-brand items that they had given her since she was a little girl. Josh then told her, "I'm also cutting ties with my sister for your sake," meaning I won't be able to eat my sister's professional cooking for the rest of my life. So you'll be the one to provide me with delicious dishes that will match her level. And he made her promise to go to cooking classes twice a week. I heard that she's making a fuss in those cooking classes, but I hope she's improving little by little.
Hi, Stewart. How are you doing today?
Hi, Marta. I'm doing okay, just a bit tired from work.
Are you sure? You've been looking unwell for a while now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Just been under a lot of stress lately.
If you're not feeling well, you can tell me. I'm here to support you.
It's nothing, really. I'll be fine.
Stewart, I can tell when something is bothering you. Please talk to me.
Okay, fine. I've been having some chest pains and jaw pains. I've also been feeling nauseous. Did that help?
Oh no! Why haven't you told me about this sooner? That sounds darn serious given your heart condition already. We should get you to a doctor right now.
I don't know, Marta. I'm afraid of what they might find. On another note, I don't think it's anything serious.
Stewart, your health is more important than anything. Please, let me make you an appointment.
I don't think I'm ready to go to the doctor yet. Martha, I'll be fine. I just need some rest.
Stewart, please don't avoid this. Your health is so important, and if you're not well, we need to find out why.
I know, but I just can't deal with it right now. Can we please just drop it for now?
Fine, but please know that I am here for you and I want you to be healthy.
I know, Marta. Thank you.
Dr. Johnson, I hope you're well. I'm Martha, Stewart's wife, and I am really worried about him. I'm here to talk to you about my husband's health.
Hi, Marta. What's been going on with Stewart?
He's been having chest pains, jaw pains, and nausea for a while. I'm really worried. It's been going on for a few weeks now.
I see, Martha. I remember Stewart has a history of a heart disease. These symptoms could be a sign that his condition is getting worse. Have you noticed any changes in his medication regimen? Or, as he mentioned, taking any performance-enhancing pills?
No, he's still on the same medication that you prescribe.
Alright, I'll have to check on that and also look into any other medications he might be taking. Sometimes these symptoms can be caused by interaction between different drugs, and such drugs might prove fatal.
I had no idea. I'll make sure to ask him about it.
That would be great, Martha. In the meantime, I want you to schedule an appointment for Stewart to come in and see me as soon as possible. But also, I will ask you to keep an eye on him and find out if he has been taking any medication that he might not be telling us. It could be crucial for his treatment.
Of course. Thank you, Dr. Johnson. I'll make sure he comes in and I will be sure to keep an eye out for any other medication.
I understand your concern and we will do our best to help Stewart with his condition. Keep me updated on his symptoms and any new information you find out.
Milana. Sister, can you believe it? That little homewrecker Cynthia is killing my husband. Wow, slow down, Martha. What are you talking about? That is a serious accusation, Martha. Are you sure she's doing that? Stewart's been feeling really weak and breathless lately. He's been acting strange lately, complaining about chest pains and feeling sick all the time. But when I ask him to see a doctor, he always makes excuses about work. And I just know it's because of her. She's probably been giving him some kind of performance-enhancing drugs or something. Oh, Martha, I'm so sorry. I know you've known about her for a while now, but it's still hard to hear. It's not just hard. It's infuriating. That woman has no right to be messing with my husband's health like this. I've been patient with him all these months because I love him, but I can't stand by and watch him destroy himself. I'm going to talk to him and find out what's going on, even if it's hurt. I have a plan and I will confront him with full effects this time. I understand how you feel, Martha. Just be careful and remember that Stewart is still your husband and you love him. I do love him, but that doesn't mean I'm going to let her get away with this. I won't stand idly by and watch him suffer because of her. I know, love, but do not let your anger get the better of you on this. You have to trust that he will make the right choices for his health. Make sure he knows how much you care about him and how much you want him to be well. Thank you for your advice, sister. I will make sure I do that. Hey, Stewart. I hope you're doing well right now. I just wanted to let you know that I made an appointment for you to see the doctor next week.
What the hell, Martha? I told you I'm fine and you go and make an appointment without my permission?
I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure you're okay. You've been complaining about chest pains and feeling sick lately, and I'm worried about you.
I don't need you to make decisions for me. I can take care of myself.
I know you can, but I just want to make sure you're okay. I'm going to be out of town for a week visiting my sister, and I want to make sure you're taken care of while I'm gone.
Fine, I'll go to the damn appointment, but don't think this is going to be a regular thing. I don't need you mothering me.
I'm sorry. I just love you and want to make sure you're okay.
Caught us red-handed, huh, Martha? You really outdid yourself this time, telling him that you were at your sister's for a week and then sneaking around and catching us in the act. I'm impressed. But how did it feel when you saw me kissing your husband? I'm assuming it was pretty embarrassing for you.
Embarrassing? No. It was actually quite satisfying to see the truth of your actions laid bare. You may have fooled Stewart, but you certainly haven't fooled me.
Please, you're just jealous because Stewart chooses me over you. He's always been drawn to a younger and more exciting woman like myself.
Younger and more exciting? Is that what you call slipping him dangerous drugs to enhance his performance? That's not love. That's manipulation and deceit.
You have no proof of that. You're just making accusations. Stewart is mine now and there's nothing you can do about it.
Proof? I have the bottle of pills you've been giving him, and I've already taken them to Dr. Johnson's for analysis. He's confirmed they're highly dangerous and could have killed Stewart. You're lucky I got to him before it was too late.
You bitch! You had no right to go through our things. Stewart will never believe you. He loves me.
Love? You don't know the meaning of the word. You're just a homewrecker, and now you're a probable murderer too. I'll make sure the whole world knows what kind of person you truly are. You're delusional if you think you're going to win this.
We'll see about that, won't we? But in the meantime, thanks for the entertainment. It's not often I get to have such a thrilling cat and mouse game.
I am so sorry, Martha. I can't go on like this anymore with the guilt. I never meant to hurt you. Please forgive me.
I know, Stuart. I've known about Cynthia for a while now. I kept my quiet because I loved you and didn't want to embarrass you. All these months I believed that you will just part ways with her yourself, but you didn't.
I wish you would have confronted me in another way. Why did you have to catch me in bed with her? God, I deemed that humiliation, but please forgive me.
I do better than forgiveness, Stuart. I love you, and because of that I had to do it that way. It was the only way I could prove that she was poisoning you, that she was slipping something into your drinks to make you more aroused, but it was also slowly killing you. I just want you to be safe and healthy, Stuart.
What do you mean? Poisoned? How could you possibly know or say that?
She gave you a pill for sexual performance every time you met her, without you knowing. I stole that medication from the dinner table that day when I confronted you both. I knew it would be out in the open, given that she didn't see anyone around to notice it. Anyhow, I took you to Dr. Johnson for examination. He found out that it was indeed fatal for your health, and moreover, he said it was evil for someone to be slipping it to you. See, that's the report.
So that was the reason for my chest pains and shortage of breath. My God, I can't believe it. I'm so sorry, Martha. I had no idea. Thank you for saving my life while what I only did was break your heart. All those tuition fees for her college, all that jewelry, for that skank to poison me. I deserve it for cheating on you. From now onwards, I promise I would love you for the rest of my life without any unfaithfulness.
We will let the time decide that.
You think you've won, really? You haven't, Martha. I'll always come out on top, no matter what you do.
Threatening me won't solve your problems, Cynthia. I suggest you focus on finding a way to pay for your tuition now that Stuart has cut you off. Find another man to destroy, maybe.
Haha! You think you're so clever, don't you? You're the reason my education is stolen away from me. Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused me?
Oh, I'm sorry that my action have caused you trouble, but that's the consequence of your actions. You should have thought about the consequences before you decided to poison my husband.
You're lucky I can do anything to you right now. But just know that I'll always find a way to come out on top, no matter what happened. You haven't seen the last of me, Martha.
I'm not afraid of your empty threats, Cynthia. I'll always do what's best for my family, and I'll never let someone like you hurt us again. Milana, please speak up. It's urgent.
Martha? What's wrong?
He's gone, Milana.
What do you mean? Who's gone?
He's gone, Milana. Stuart is dead.
Oh my God! Martha! What happened?
A heart attack. It happened so suddenly. I can't believe he's gone.
I'm so sorry, Martha. I'm on my way over.
I can't do this alone, Milana. I need you here with me.
I'm coming, Martha. Hang on, just hang on.
I can't believe he's gone. I can't believe it.
I'm here for you, Martha. I'll be there soon. Just hold on. I know it's hard, but try to stay strong. You have to be strong for yourself. You loved him and he loved you. You will always have that.
I don't know how to go on without him. He was my everything.
I know, but you will find a way. You're a strong woman. You will get through this. Though, I didn't mean to bring it up, but were those pills by Cynthia the reason for Stuart's death?
Of course they did. I knew something was wrong with his health even after he left that skank. And now it's too late to even do anything about it. Stuart is dead because of her, and she will pay.
I'm so sorry, Martha. I can't even imagine what you must be going through right now.
I'm beyond grief, Milana. I'm consumed by anger and rage. I will make sure that Cynthia pays for what she has done. She will not get away with this. I understand, Martha. Just try to take care of yourself right now. You need to grieve and process this loss.
I will grieve, Milana, but I will also make sure that justice is served for Stewart. He's dead. Are you happy now, you skank?
Oh, looky here. Who just unblocked me? By the way, thanks for the good news.
You whore. You're responsible for my husband's death.
Oh, please, don't act so innocent. Your husband was nothing but a horny old bag who couldn't control himself. He literally took every pill I gave him.
How dare you speak about him like that? You will be held accountable for his death. You poisoned him. You killed him.
Oh, I didn't kill him. I just helped him along a little bit. And now, thanks to him, I'll be living a very comfortable life. I have a copy of his will here, and it seems that all of his property will now be mine. And I'll be on my way over to take possession of it with my lawyers.
What? That can't be true. He would never do that.
Believe it, sweetheart. Your husband was weak, and I took advantage of that. Now it's time for me to reap the benefits.
You won't get away with this. I'll make sure the whole world knows what you have done.
Go ahead. I'll see what you gain by your proceedings.
You are a monster.
And you're a fool for not seeing this coming. Bye-bye, Martha.
What happened? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. First, Stewart is dead, and now everything we had is going to be taken away by that whore, Cynthia.
What do you mean?
She sent me a copy of Stewart's will, and it turns out he left everything to her. All the property, the money, everything.
That's ridiculous. Did she say she's coming now?
Yes, please help me.
Let me make some calls. I'm not a journalist for nothing.
Milana, are you there? Answer, please. She might be just around the corner now.
Milana texted back after 2 minutes break. Look outside your window. Do you see a red TV channel van?
Yes.
Open the door now. I'll be there in a while. Tell them your story. Show them the screenshots. Let them know so they can broadcast how big a devil Cynthia is, and then let her come. Her arrival will only prove you to be right before the world and cameras.
Thanks, Milana. Can't be grateful enough. You did so much so quickly. Because of you, my children won't be robbed today.
Oh, it's nothing. Plus, thank you for giving me a story. We journalists are always on the lookout for such events. Conclusion. Cynthia, as she entered the house, she was met with the sight of Martha standing tall and proud before a throng of journalists. Martha had revealed to the media the truth about Cynthia's actions, how she was responsible for the death of Stewart, and now the story was being broadcasted far and wide on television. Cynthia felt the weight of the world crashing down upon her. She was humiliated, her actions exposed before the eyes of the world. The reporters were relentless in their questioning, throwing cruel and hurtful words her way. Her head dropped in shame as she retreated, unable to face the onslaught of accusations and condemnation. Martha Stewart found a letter at the bedside of her late husband. In it was written his renewed will, and the truth about that had happened. Now that the matter was public, this letter served her good in court and in finances. The letter openly advocated the husband's love for his wife and the revelation about Cynthia's perilous plans. Cynthia was shattered, both publicly and legally. She would serve a sentence of lifetime for playing a part in bringing about Stewart's death. The renewed will proclaimed openly that Stewart's property was to go to his family, apart from one half that would be reserved for charity.